Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are continuing the Road to Number 1 in Openguessr series. You may have seen that my ELO has dropped by about 50 points. That's because Openguessr just updated their system for how they do duels. I'll hop into a new one here so you can see. But basically what they did is they made it 5 rounds. And that does not fit my playstyle anymore, which is why you can see that I've lost a lot of elo here. So I think now that has happened, I will have to come up with something new that I do, okay? So let's just get into it here. I'll show you what I'm talking about, okay? So you can see for yourself, Openguessr has a new duel system. Very strange. So, yeah. They made it so that divisions work better. So basically I'm playing with people closer to my skill level. Now this isn't exactly a good example, but normally they try to make it so that you play people closer to your skill level. And that really helps me because that means I can gain more elo by winning. But it also means that I lose more elo from losing. Oh my god! Did you see that in the top there? Received 8 elo from lever. Did you see that? Oh my god. They made it so that you gain elo from other people leaving. Did GeoGuessr watch my previous video? What video was that in? That was in playing Openguessr till I reached 1300 elo. Did they watch my video? Can I see who watched it here? I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't see who watched it. Well, that is epic. So, thank you, GeoGuessr. Thank you, Openguessr developers, if you watched my video. I am very happy now. That one thing makes my loss of 50 elo much more of a better thing. But yeah, I was trying to show you, but I can't. So, let's see. Peterk, SH29, got very bright exposed camera and unreadable language. Let's move. My god, who set the exposure settings on this image? This is terrible. What are the exposure settings on this image? Oh my god. You had one job. What is this? This is unreadable. Okay, something over here. That looks like Southern language. Wow. I don't think my opponent's gonna know this just because... Yeah. That was the most overexposed image I've ever seen in my life. Whoever drove that little road, you need to figure out how your camera is doing, okay? Just saying. Let's check for language here. This looks like northernish language. More over this direction. That feels fine. Guess. So yeah. We'll get to it in the future in a couple rounds here, but as you can see, you will see in the future, they did make a couple changes of how it works. So you can see we're now starting the 3rd round here, which this is perfectly fine as it is right now, okay? And you might think, oh, you're winning because you are so high up right now, right? You might think that, but I'm actually not even close. The duel, you might think, oh, you won, you're closer in the last round, it's over. But now, we're starting round 4 with 1.5 times multiplier on the E69, on the E99, my bad. Now, is the E99 the one that goes through here? That's the 80. Wait, why did I think that was the E99? I've heard of the E99. It goes somewhere through here somewhere. I have no clue where, though. That's the 105. So where would the 99 be? That's the 95. So where's the 99? That's the 50. That's the 105. So where is the 99? This isn't Ukraine. Bulgaria? What's... Oh, Turkey. That's not even part of Europe. Why is the E99 somewhere that isn't even part of Europe? That makes no sense. Yeah, look at that. They have a 1.5 times multiplier so that you are rewarded for closer guesses. But it also means that if you guess further away, you do receive more points. So it really is a useless addition. It doesn't help that much. I guess it does help in some rare cases, but it doesn't really help that much in general. So, yeah. As you can see here, I get 1.5 times the points that I would have received. And I think it should just be like that in general. I feel like you should always earn 1.5 times the points that you receive in this current game. Right here. So, if you saw what happened there, we now have to play 5 rounds in a duel, and the last 2 have multiplier on. So what I'm going to do now is, I realized in those 50 elos of points that I lost, I realized that if I let my opponents have time to go around, because they're higher rated, because of the new thing, they will get closer guesses than me, because my computer, as you saw in the previous episodes, it's not that good at moving around. So if I just guess instantly, like I would say in the first 10 seconds, unless it's a specific case, I should be able to get a lot closer. I think in my games, I remember beating someone 200 elo higher than me because I insta-send. So here we have MG. So what are we going to do? We're gonna go to MG, right? We're just gonna go in the middle of it. We're gonna try to make a region guess. Middle seems perfectly fine. And then we're just gonna guess. Just like that. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna give my opponent panic. They're gonna say, oh no! They're not gonna say that, but they're gonna think that. And thoughts are the best weapon. So just you can see, I made a fine guess, but I made my opponent stressed about my guess. So now you can see, we go around really quick. We spend 30 minutes trying to read it. We just look around for a good, 10 seconds, right? And then we guess. But in a case like this, I may need to look around a little bit more before I'm certain on my guess. So in this case, maybe South Australia could work well around Adelaide. So in that case, I did take a lot longer, but that is a specific case where I wasn't exactly sure on the country when I was just in the first 5 roads, because this name feels very European. So I was a bit confused. But don't worry. Oh, it was Western Australia. I thought it was there. I thought it could be Western Australia. But you see, my opponent didn't guess, and that's just because I'm guessing quickly. Seoul Sector 3. Okay, interesting. We got black car. So what I'm going to do is ignore everything about my life and just send Corrientes province. Immediately. No thinking. Just because I know it's probably going to be somewhere in the north of Argentina. And we just make my opponent stressed out. Right? Oh. It's Colombia. I made my opponent too stressed. That did look a lot like Argentina, to be fair. Colombia, I was not expecting. Now, look, we got some language. This is sort of an urban round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and hopefully find a sign that can at least tell me, oh, okay, that was... Let's go down this road here. Okay. Oh my god, how many renovations did they make in 10 seconds here? So this looks like a German name, so I'm just gonna click in Germany. Does this feel German? Let's check the bollard. Oh wait, no, what type of bollard is that? I forgot what type of bollard that is. No. Was that a Czech bollard? I'm not sure. When you don't know, click Hungary. Click Hungary. Might as well. Budapest. Why not? We might as well. It was Riga. I didn't know that that language looked like that. But look at that. We're only 40 points apart. So, yeah. County road. This is all going to be in the U.S. region, guess. Let's see if we can make it out to a car. What am I thinking? Car? What does car mean? You just guess Eastern Colorado. You're going to be fine. It just feels like Eastern Colorado to me. And that's just because I've played so many games where all I can see is just this. I've learned what Eastern Colorado is like. Yeah. Sadly, my opponent's a little bit closer there. Bad system. But as you can see, the new thing, I like it a little bit better. If you take all the changes that happened, then it is a better system overall. But if you just take and focus on some of the changes that happened, those are not the best changes, in my opinion. Remember, this is all, in my opinion, this is just somewhere in Germany, so all I'm going to do is just send Germany. Go quick. Don't let my opponent get to metas that I don't know exist, okay? That's going to be my thing. And judging by the architecture, it was Belgium. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Now, sometimes that will mean that I get worse scores. But other times, this does mean that I will be able to just get better scores than my opponent. Where is this? Southern Colorado. I mean, it felt like it to me. So as I said, don't let your opponent get to metas that you don't know. Yeah, look at that. I'm closer. It was by Colorado City. My opponent's still ahead, but I'm doing pretty well for only getting to look at the image for 5 seconds. And this is probably just somewhere in Australia. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take a good look at it, and I'm just going to send New South Wales. Like, I don't have a life. Yeah. That's my strategy. Yeah, you see, I made my opponent go New Zealand because I'm going quickly. You see, that is the power of going quickly in GeoGuessr. County road, what does it look like? That's right, Central Kansas. My space key wasn't working. If your space key stops working, you're doomed. Like, that's the end of your career. Bye-bye, you can leave out the back door. Yeah, you see? This is working. I'm getting closer than my opponent. Look, now I'm 2,500 points ahead against someone 90 points higher than me. What are we going to do here? We're going to wait for the screen to load. We're going to take a good look, and it's probably like Colombia or something. Just guess. I feel pretty good about Colombia here. I don't feel good about anything at all, but Colombia is the first thing that came into my head, and it sure does look Colombia. It's Japan. Locan? Look at that, plus 20 elo. That's how you know that it's good. You know? So, like, this is a good strategy, but, yeah, definitely a good strategy. Let's line up the road angle here. Looks like it's kind of going like that. So around here could work. Kind of like where the river does that. It's kind of like where the road goes like that. Let's see. Nice guess. And also, love this change, making the streak loss thing a lot smaller. You love to see it when they do that. Just these small changes. But this duel change, it is really big. It is really important. In general, I like it. Just some of the things they did, not the best. Like, my opinion, of course. Okay? So, yeah. This episode may be a bit shorter than normal. Just because of the time that I'm doing this. I'm doing this after I have already played GeoGuessr for about 40 minutes, so I probably don't have much more time before dinner starts. That's fine, though. So, let's just see how many games we can win today. Put your guesses in the comments to see how many games I can win insta-sending in the first 10 seconds. Okay, we're finally in. Bird uppers. We got the P258. I know recently I've been calling it the R258. Just my head, something happening to it. Let's see. Where do you get the P's? Probably just Russia. Let's check the Google car. I learned that I Google cars in Russia. It is red, which is interesting. I'm not sure where you get a red car. Could this be Ukraine? Is there a 258 out here? Just asking. 21. Ukraine. Is this ever Ukraine? Probably not. Am I guessing there? Yes, I am. Oh, it was red car. Normally out here you have black car. And actually my opponent there was the one to insta-send. So I couldn't insta-send there. We got the RN40. Now on something like this, I am going to, like, you know, take a moment to take in the landscape, you know. Does it feel a bit more north or a bit more south? I'm going to take a moment here to line up the road angle. It's going like that. Now I know the 40 is this one right here. So it feels like a bit further north, like around this area maybe. A bit more like here when it enters the mountains. I feel like that could be good. You know? I'm gonna guess. Yep. It was actually, well, all the way down there in Santa Cruz. I did not think it was that far south, considering the amount of vegetation we had. But I only got 480 points for that just because Argentina is pretty big. Now here. This is an important round. Gotta get on this main road. Or mainer road. And look at that. That's Russian. My opponent probably saw that, and he's guessed just around here. Now, me, in my 0 Russia region guessing skills, I'm gonna guess here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna guess here. I'm gonna guess here. I'm gonna guess here. Yeah, that's how you do it. Don't guess Omsk unless you think it's Omsk. You can quote me on that. That's the one thing that I want to be quoted on. Unofficial coverage in Poland or Kansas. Why am I thinking of this? We got a red road. It's US. Missouri? Why am I going Missouri? Iowa. I hope my opponent won't know unofficial coverage metas. So yeah, guys, just so you know, this black car right here is, did my opponent see language or did he just guess on accident? That's strange. Okay, interesting here. We got stuff. And wasn't this in the daily challenge a little bit ago? I feel like this round right here was in the daily challenge a little bit ago. Wait, no, it was in someone's video. Was this one of the Rainbow daily challenges right here in 10-second random pan and zoom world? I think it was. Right? Was it Aktau? I remember it being somewhere here, but no, it's not Aktau. Right? Is this Kazakhstan or Oman? Kazakhstan. Has to be Kazakhstan. Or is it Aturao? No, I feel confident in Aktau. I don't feel confident in Aktau, but I have seen this round before. Oh no, it was Aturao. Yeah, I have seen that round before. That exact same round. Thank you, random person, for destroying my hopes and dreams. So yeah. This episode in general might not be going well, but that's just because I'm adjusting to the new format. The new format just completely ruins my way of playing. If you're gonna make the games longer, make it possible for you to make a comeback. That's what I want. Okay? Because I know you listened to my previous video. I know you, Openguessr developers. I know you listened to my previous video, so if you're listening to this one, just note, make it possible for comebacks to happen. Now, this is probably just somewhere in Eastern Germany. Why not? Probably France. Looks more French. This Windows wallpaper feels more French to me. Don't quote me on that. And that's the problem with insta-sending. Got definitely misleading flag there. Let's see. Interesting stuff going on here. What's the Google car? Google car is puddles. Got it. We got the dish antenna. Those are pretty common in countries that have dish antennas. What are the license plates? This is super confusing to me. I still don't know whether this is Mexico or Argentina. Gotta go Mexico, though. Yes, that's what you like to see. It's Guerrero. Just like that on my head. Nazas, Pedrocina, probably just Northern Mex. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna insta-slam Sonora. Feels about right. I mean, maybe a bit further south than where I clicked. Yeah, it was a bit further south. But look at that. I guessed so quick that my opponent didn't have a time to adjust his guess from last round, which means that he guessed in Brazil. You see? That's what you like to see. Where are we? This looks like that one GeoGuessr map that has, like, all those locations on tiny random islands in the middle of the world and in random forests, and you have absolutely no clue which one you're in. Great. I'm gonna have to make a tree guess. Trees feel Russian. Road feels not Russian. Latvia. I have no clue. Why are they driving in this generation was 2024? Ooh, I mean, pretty good. I was on the Poland, Belarus, Latvia tri-point. That's fine. It's working. Silly. Got the R361. My opponent just insta-sends. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the rest of the time we have. We got red car. Do I commit? I don't commit. I'm going to go there, play it safe. And I should not have committed. There we go. My opponent commits, but I don't. That hedge pays off sometimes. Sadly, we're only gaining like 2 points. And that right there This Windows wallpaper, ignore the text. This Windows wallpaper feels Northern Mongolian. First try, easy. So, yeah, I have dropped a lot of ELO, but it's fine. I'm just adjusting to a new format. Openguessr, please change it so you can make a comeback. I'm gonna make that a title of the video. Openguessr, thank you for changing your format, but it needs to be changed again. Or maybe I could say something about, like, a good guess I made. The ever-long debates of what your title should be. DC got a weird poll there. I'm not sure what type of poll this is, but it is not the Polish one. Not to be confused with the name. Polls are commonly found in Poland, but that poll is not Polish. That's a new tongue twister. Luxembourg. It's not there. Okay. We got this house here. Where could this be? We got DC. This is probably just France. Does France have holy polls? Does France have holy polls? That is a question that will have to be answered right now. That was not a Romanian poll. That was not a Romanian poll. I refuse to believe that was a Romanian poll. The guide that I said told me that 99.99% of the time. I'm part of that Texas. Am I even thinking? My opponent's probably not going to know any of this. I'm going right outside Waco. Well, there's the 173. But there's my insta-sending tactics. Watch my opponent guess in Romania. Is that an acacia tree? Why do they have acacia trees in Texas? It's probably not an acacia tree. Waco. Oh, no. I just gotta guess quicker. Just gotta guess quicker. How is that? 4 seconds? What do you think about that, guys? Is that quick enough for you? This does not feel very Swedish. It is not Swedish. It is Lithuanian. Now, here come the comeback rounds. This is where guessing really matters. So we got red dirt here in RP. Misiones province. Can we find the RP21 in Misiones province? RP21. I need to get this 5K right here. Where's the 21? 21 is a tiny, non-marked dirt road. Oh yeah. This is where the 1.5 times multi thing matters. Look at me. And, he soars ahead because of unfair game design. Oh, where was this round? This is a repeat. Illinois, right? It was in Illinois. But that's an Illinois plate, right? Wait, no. I remember this round. I remember this round. I went down the road. Okay, I went down the road, I saw a license plate, and it was right here in Middle River. I remember, that's what happened. I went down the road here. I went to this car right here. I'm breaking it down for you. I went to this car right here, and this car right here had a Maryland license plate. So I guessed in Washington, D.C. suburbs, and it ended up being Baltimore suburbs. That is a clutch repeat. Repeat. Okay. And I'm exiting the room. Woo! That was a clutch repeat. Thank you, repeat. But that's the power of insta-sending, man. And that's the power of getting repeats on a map with over 1 million locations. That's just how it works, guys. Repeats are not common, but when they are, you have to remember them. They are very important. Let's see who our next opponent is. So overall, this has been a pretty interesting episode. I mean, I am not doing well in terms of my performance, but my guesses and my strategy, they are doing really well right now, which is very surprising. Mitchie999, so we have the same elo. PI. Not even gonna think we're gonna go Piawi like our life depends on it. Okay? Not even gonna consider anything. Just go Piawi. And hope you're right. See? That's pretty close. For Piawi standards. DGO. What is DGO? Mexico, maybe? Feels like a Mexican poll. I'm just gonna go like Coahuila, Chihuahua border. Does the house fit? Maybe. DGO. What's DGO? Durango. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. DGO means Durango. Got it. Okay. I will remember that. That Mexico uses abbreviations, 3-letter abbreviations for their names. That's the 95. That's the 93 right there. 93 is a pretty short road. My opponent probably found it, he's guessed. Luckily, we're on this part right here where I had my marker. There we have mountains a little bit too close. There. Oh! How does that road make a comeback? It merges into another road for all this time, and then it makes a comeback coming off an interstate in Arizona. That's crazy. Just saying. The road system of the U.S. is one of the most craziest things on this planet. And where's the 55? I feel like the 55 would be further north. Yep, there's the 55. We had this in one of our previous games, the 55. Going perfectly east-west. I don't know, there could work. Or there. Or there. There. Roads never seem to amaze me. Why does the 55 exist for this tiny little stretch right here? Canada, fix your roads. I'm going to send a letter to Canada that says, fix your roads now or else I will quit Geoguessr. Black car in Russia. This is probably just out east then. Where is it not mountainous? That's a good question, because I don't think there is somewhere that's not mountainous out here. I mean, I learned my metas of Russia. I know that the black car is common in the east. That is not the east of the country. That is Yaroslavl. What? That's not the east. That is Yaroslavl. Shouldn't I do one more? Vote in the comments below. Great, I heard you say yes. I forgot to do this at the beginning, but number 100 is at 1291. We need to win this game. 1927 elo. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. That's not France. That's never France. Never France. I'm cooked. Yes, I am cooked. My first thought, and I'm cooked. Oh no. If I can beat this person though, I get like 30 elo. Got a US flag there. Interesting. Pacific Northwest. Feels fine to me. Where's Idaho? Looks much nicer in this camera. It was just by Portland there. We're not doing that bad. I mean, it's pretty close. Oh my god, this is not Canada. I don't know why I said Canada. I'm not sure about anything in my life right now. New Mexico. This is probably not New Mexico. Yep. This one was Idaho. Okay. I cannot compete with these players. They're just too good for me, okay? I just can't. I just can't compete with them. They're too good for me. I just can't. They're just so good. I don't understand how you're that good just yet. I mean, if I 5k this round and my opponent gets 0 points. Philippines somewhere. Somewhere island hedge. But yeah, I guess that wraps up the video. Like, thank you so much for watching. I did get closer. I'm gonna put this as a title. Getting closer. I should not lose 5 elo for that. I'm gonna put that in the title. Getting closer than a 1900 rated player in a GeoGuessr round. Other than that, I will have to practice. And I've learned that I probably should not make these videos like after having played GeoGuessr for so long, just because like I don't understand what's going on with my life. Either way, yeah, that was pretty good. So it looks like I played, yeah, number 4 on the leaderboards. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, bye, I guess. I don't feel like doing an outro. I'm too tired. Bye.